Not no, not no. See, that's asking too much. Not tweaked out, but like she like the kind of high where uh you don't feel anything.
Um,
And a part of me feels like that has a lot to do with like it tells you for sure what kind of person she is.
yeah,
It was the first name that came up. Yeah. Oh, goddamn. She still looks. Yeah. She had a kid. She's in a relationship. She looks the same.
mm, that's crazy.
Oh, she had a kid with a black dude. I am not shocked. Wait.
I'm trying to think were there any
Who could
other.
possibly be surprised that this golly? Like, you know what? If it works, it works. Golly. Like, a part of me feels like he's clearly like a drug dealer, and that's how they got. That's how they got close. Call it hating if you want to, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Oh, that's great. That's fucking great, man. That's fucking good, man. That's glorious. Oh man, that's cute. Like it's oddly adorable that you had crushes like a normal person. It's like
It's hard to imagine me as a human being sometimes. I
it
don't know
is
why.
like genuinely I would assume that there was never anybody at your like at our school that like would have like caught your eye just simply because of who you are. Like, and I can honestly tell you
I
I
will say of
don't.
all of those, I think Tiffany probably would have been the one that I would have actually wanted to date.
No,
But that I don't know.
I don't like again. I want to tell you like she looks a lot like Deanna,
Yeah,
a lot like Deanna. Like that was like the first thing I thought. I was like, oh well, she could easily be Dee Dee's sister, or at least like like first cousin. But outside, like, and that's weird. Like for me, like it stopped at middle school. Like I don't know what the fuck happened in high school. I can't remember any female that I was like friends. Oh no, Jerica, fucking Jerica Stewart. Yeah, I got her in a full. I got her in a half Nelson and banged her head into a fucking
I
locker.
remember.
But like the weird thing is like for like I feel like every girl I had like a thing for it was like the chick every motherfucker had a thing for her. Like so there was nothing new. You know what I mean? It was like I wasn't picking anybody specific. Like I didn't necessarily have a thing for Britney, but I did think Britney was interesting. Like at the very least.
Oh God, I just remembered. Who's the crazy bitch that was calling your name through the window?
What about her? What about her?
Before she was crazy, I used to think she was kind of pretty. I didn't want anything to do with her, mind you, but I thought she was attractive looking. That's it.
When we were younger, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't gonna take it from her because like I accidentally like it's
Mind you, again, I wouldn't want anything to do with her. I just thought she was attractive when I was younger.
yeah it's kind of it's really weird like how people like changed over the course of time. Like, cause a couple of like a month or so ago, like maybe like 2 or 3 months at this point, like I was sitting on the porch and I saw like somebody like I was on the phone. I think I was either on the phone with Jamal or I was on the phone with Kiana, and I was looking down this like sidewalk and there was somebody walking away and I was like, God damn, that girl got a fat, like a fat, but like a she had a huge ass, and lo and behold, it was her, and I was like immediately upset with myself because like I couldn't tell who it was from behind. She had a huge ass, and like it was like one of those like it, it's kind of like how like Jordan has a wide butt, like Jordan has a big butt. Like
Mm,
it was one of those like you know how some asses look great when like in pants,
hmm
but like you know they take them off like they don't look good in pants. Well, her ass looks good from far away with Vaseline in your eyes under a dress. It's Like
with
it
best.
has the girth to be appealing, but you can like the closer you get, the more you're like, I probably don't have anything to do with that. Like, like, like that's kind of it's kind of sad because it's weird. Like because she was never nice ever. Like she was never a nice
No.
person. Like I think the closest like the nicest thing she ever did, and I don't even know if she did it because it was the right thing to do, was like when Joe, Crazy Joe, because I forgot his fucking last name, like poked me with that X-Acto knife. Like she ratted him out, and like it was weird. Like it's very strange. Like we had she picked on me and your bro, and I really feel like it was one of those things where like it's like her life sucks, and like the only way to feel better was to like make somebody else who you feel their life should be terrible. So like, or that at the very least, you feel that life should easily be worse than yours. So you try to make it even worse than that. Because I will say like there are people like who we went to school with like the fuck.
I'm trying
Oh,
to think of what this other chick's name was, like, that I thought was pretty, but I would never want to have sex with her or anything. I just thought that she was genuinely nice and pretty.
like there's a lot of girls. Like there were a lot of girls that went to. I went,
She didn't leave. She was very plain looking, but she was pretty, like in this like innocent sort of way. I'm pretty sure you were friends with her. I don't remember though.
was she black?
No, she was white. She was very white. She was very like I don't know anything about life white.
Okay. Um, was she in my grade or yours? Which is hard to tell at this
She was.
point
I think she was mine.
because I failed. I was in your grade for like 2 years. With technically 2.5.
I want
Uh,
to say she was related to Mike Schoolcraft.
oh, Megan?
No, I don't think
That's his
so.
fucking sister.
I don't remember.
Megan is his sister, and she's extra gay. Like she's super gay.
I want
Like
to say
she,
whoever it was dated somebody I knew. Like I think she dated Osby. I really can't remember. It's been so long, and everything gets mixed up after a while.
I was about to say like the only people that come to mind is like Megan, not Megan Schoolcraft, but Megan Burnham. Like I kind of think okay, another girl who I always thought was fucking pretty, and I still to this day think she's fucking gorgeous. Deanna,
Mm.
Megan's niece, weirdly enough. Yeah, I always thought Dee Dee was fucking pretty as shit. Like, and to this day, she's still fucking gorgeous. Weirdly enough, there's a character in Horizon Zero Dawn who looks a lot like her, and I even think that character is attractive because she looks like Dee Dee. And it's like Megan, on the other hand, I found Megan weirdly attractive because of her voice. She was this small, very fucking angry, like girl, and like something about that attracted, like I was like I like that. It's like I don't know in what way I like this, but I know I like it. Also had a thing for Heather at one point. Glad I kind of dodged that goddamn bullet. Had a thing for Heather. Had a thing for Heather Cummings because she was a fucking sideshow attraction. So there's that. Um,
Um,
no, I cannot think of anybody that Osby dated, like in the slightest.
For whatever
Cosby.
reason, Cassie is always really nice to me. Like, it's not like I thought that she was pretty or that I was attracted to her. She was just always
The
talk
black
to
chick?
me. Yes. I don't understand why, but like throughout my entire like school life, like she talked to me from grade school, like all the way up to high school, like, and I don't know why. I never gave her any reason to, other than I listened, I guess.
Huh.
Like it wasn't like we were friends or anything. She just talked to me like in a friendly manner, like
she's a
every once
fat
in a
chick,
while.
right? She's a fat girl, right?
Yeah, she was a chubby girl. Like, she got a reputation for being a slut, apparently, at some
Mm.
point in high school.
Well, you missed your shot then.
I mean, I wasn't attracted to her, so I mean, there's that.
Like that mattered when we were that young.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I can't even begin whiter than white. Because the first girl that came to mind was Morgan Constant, and I really don't think you're talking about
No,
Morgan Constant.
no, I'm not talking about Morgan Constant.
I have a glorious, hold on, jerk. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, dude. Like no, Like I didn't know. Like I just thought you were weird. Like it never crossed my mind. I was like, oh hey Mark, like that. Like no, like it never like crossed my mind. Like if Mark's coming over, like we keep the crowd small. Like never, it never crossed my mind. But maybe she picked up on it because she's a female, and females are genuinely more in tune with emotions than most people, which literally
Yeah.
is just men. So that but no, that's
I will say,
nuts.
like, I'm very happy that I've surprised you, like, that this conversation had
Like
much
I
more,
literally
like,
was talking to
content.
Jordan earlier that I had this conversation I would like to bring up on the channel, but it would only work with people like y'all because there's no way Mark would have like anybody that we went to
No, I
school
think
with
I
that
had more than you would ever
like
expect.
ever like two would have been more than I expected. Like Brittany is a given. Like Brittany was clearly, you know what? I take that back. Like now that like we've gone down the line, Brittany and Angela and Carrie Lou, because Carrie Lou did lose her fucking teeth, and she had like
Yeah.
these replacements in that were like, way too fucking big,
I mean, mind you, like,
and
Carrie
she
Lou
had
was,
no
like, much
goddamn chin.
earlier. Yeah. Yeah, she was like a sloth. I'll be honest. And I found her attractive, and I still thought she looked like a sloth. So,
Yeah, like yeah, it's not saying that she was unattractive. She just
yeah.
looked funny. Period. Like that's all it is. Like I've been attracted to girls like since I've become an adult that I was like, you are funny looking. Like I think your bro is funny looking. And like when I say I think your bro is funny looking, I mean like if I look at your bro for too long, I crack the fuck up. Like just look if I look at him dead on and I just look at his face in neutral position, it cracks me the fuck up. Like I laugh way too hard because he's just genuinely funny looking to me. It's like, and it's not like he's ugly or like he has an awkward like disposition. It's just something about his face that makes me go like, this is a goofy looking motherfucker.
But
His.
if you want to try to look up Carrie, like, I think her last name was Johnson. She might have got married since then. I don't know what she looks like now,
Oh my gosh, I can.
but her
God
last
damn,
name was Carrie Johnson, I
Gina
think.
goddamn seriously. But like the weirdest part is like I am pretty sure most of us look the same. Like we spent like the years like still in contact, so we look the same to each other. Angela looks the same.
Mm.
Angela Teal still looks like Angela Teal. Gina, on the other hand, it took me a minute to like see Gina in the face of the person I was looking at, like on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't send Gina a Facebook request. Like that was just like a, oh man, she's cool. Like that's it. Like
Yeah.
she was all right. She was straight. Like, she was all right. God damn, man. I would like to point out like not a lot of black people made this list. Because like there were a lot of like black girls that like everybody thought was fine.
I
One
don't want to
chick,
be that person, but a lot of the black girls at our school weren't
they were
the
bitchy. They were
best.
cunty. They were extremely cunty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say like Morgan Constant was on the list of like chicks that I thought were like attractive, but Morgan, like I would not be surprised if Morgan does coke.
I
Because
think
Morgan,
yeah, she seems like the type of person who would grow up to be a mom who like does drugs and hates her life.
yeah, totally. Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've told you the
The thing
story.
about Morgan is that like she had this like her front teeth were bigger for her like bigger than her mouth could contain, just a tiny bit. And if you don't know this about me, any chick who has teeth that are bigger than her mouth can contain are just slightly unattractive to me.
So you're not into Bugs Bunny.
No, not at all.
You don't have a hard on for Bugs Bunny. All right, cool.
No, with or without drag, neither. Like I just can't.
Um, I can say like Morgan was attractive because she worked really hard at being attractive. Like like
Yeah,
she was the kind of chick who clearly woke up at like 7 like or like
put on like
6
two
in the
pounds of
morning.
makeup and
Yeah, because like the
shit like
day
that.
she came to school, like and she might have been sick, or she was just like she had a rough night the night before, and
No,
she
she just
came
has
to.
a very pale face. Yeah.
Oh, it was it, dude. And I realized like the like a good chunk of the reason is like it's blocking sunlight. Like you're putting on so much makeup, it's blocking sunlight.
Yeah.
Like you are not like tanning in the slightest. And she came to school with no fucking makeup on, and like I
Yeah, she
did,
has like just all this fucking foundation on usually that just
yeah,
literally,
like that makes her look like a person.
yeah.
And
Like
like
she
I
was
was
literally the type of person that wakes up in the morning, I gotta put my face on. Like you
like
literally have to
they
put your
mean
face
they
on.
have to put their fucking face on. So I was like we had a business law together, and I was walking into the classroom as she was walking out. And I remember like her face caught me so off guard. I visibly reacted.